So this video, I'm actually gonna try something a little different, something that might be kind of cool. I don't know, I'm gonna see how it happens. Let me just nerd out here for just like a quick second. I love Dungeons and Dragons. This is one of the coolest experiences that you could have with a group of people. I'm serious, it's awesome. I don't get the opportunity to play or DM as much as I'd like to, so what I like to do is I like to go online and look up different shows of people that actually play D&D on a regular basis. And I started watching Critical Role. I'm only on like episode 3 or 4. Point is, I love Dungeons and Dragons, and I've been listening to them like for the past 2 days, so I need to do some sort of creative outlet in order to get like this D&D fantasy mindset out of my head. One of the biggest things I've been doing in the Engrave Lab over Printing and Designs is making cutting boards. I've had this obsession for a while of creating a tavern-like environment. I thought it'd be cool if in my house, instead of have, like, I'd like to have a bar area, but that bar area looks like an old fantasy tavern. With like old like stouts and Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, that era of like cutlery. Bottom line, what I'm saying is this video is me trying to go through my creative process and actually put the logo of whatever tavern idea I have on this cutting board. I don't know, I think this could be an interesting video, hence why I'm doing it. So let's get started. Okay, after doing a quick and brief brainstorming session of like what do I want to call the name of this imaginary tavern, there's really not going to be any like perfect name that I just be like, yes, that's it, that's the one I want. I've kind of learned that over just the years of trying to develop names for things. There's never one specific one that just jumps out and be like, perfect! Never happens. Maybe some other people have that moment, I absolutely do not. But after much brainstorming and very careful consideration of what I would like to put on this, I have narrowed down my options to the Sleeping Fox, the Burly Bear, the Angry Bear, the Black Buffalo, the Bored Buffalo, and the Spicy Otter. Oh, right, and some honorable mentions. We have the Drunk Bison, the Baked Buffalo, the Happy Bison, the Big Ox, the Hairy Bison, and the Ice Boar. Lots of just really random, just lots of like really random ideas. I like buffalo. I like the American buffalo, or bison if you want to, you know, get PC about it. What I'm gonna try to do now is take this list and narrow it down to probably 3 or 4 different options, and then see if I can make a couple of designs, maybe like 2 or 3 like very rough sketches ideas of each one of these, and we'll go from there. And after all that, it looks like the winner is, oh yeah, wait. I kind of actually have to pick one, don't I? Well, I made 5. There's one that I'm not gonna use. There's just no way. So I made it down to 4 different options. The Spicy Otter, Burly Bear, Sleeping Fox, Lost Bison. Threw the Lost Bison in there at the kind of a spur of the moment thing. But I love the design for the Spicy Otter, but I think what I'm kind of more going for, and just like the name, is either the Sleeping Fox or the Lost Bison. I'm gonna go ahead and say Sleeping Fox is gonna be the name of it. Yep, Sleeping Fox is going to be the name of the tavern and the winner of who gets on the cutting board. Alright, I am absolutely happy with the design. I've completely flipped from like 10-15 minutes ago when I was kind of iffy about it. I'm now like, I love this thing. I love it, I think it's great. I don't want to mess with it. Actually, I could fix that, but I'm not. Gonna take this in, time to go engrave it. Actually, I'm gonna fix that ear. So like, here's my thing about the cutting boards. It's like, I made a couple in recent weeks, months. I made a good amount. And every time that I make one for somebody, they don't use it as a cutting board. They use it more of like a decoration. Me personally, it's like, this is, I want to use this. I want to use it as a cutting board. Because like, sure, there's a cool design on it, but wouldn't it look cooler and have more of like a sentimental value to it if it was like, yeah, I actually use this? I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just something that I was thinking of. But like, see, my problem is that once I get an idea for something, I really kind of have to just run with it. So I thought, well, what's the harm in making those other sketches? So using the same designs and logos I did, I decided to make coasters. Here's one for the Sleepy Fox. Oh, this is not gonna go well if things can't focus in. Got one for the Sleepy Fox. Got the Lost Bison. The Burly Bear. And the Spicy Otter. Spicy Otter. So, I really like them. I really like the way they look and they turn out. Kind of like the big problem that happened whenever I was actually cutting them out was that they were starting to catch on fire. Yeah, see that's kind of like that burnt edge there, and I don't really like that. I like the way these look better. They're darker, I mean they're burnt. I like them. The only problem is that they like to slide around pretty easily on so what I did was I decided to flip it, where I actually did it on the wood side this time. They're not as dark, but they they still look pretty cool. And they don't slide around as much, so I kind of go back and forth, have them kind of all scattered throughout my house. Got a big handful of cool coasters, got a cool cutting board. I really don't know what else to make with this stuff, so I'm just gonna, you know, let that one go. But hey, still got all the files, so I mean, I can always just make something later if I ever feel the inclination to. So yeah, that's this video. If you thought it was cool, please let me know somehow, because if you liked it, I'll probably do more of these, because I had a lot of fun making this one. Yeah, that's it. I'll check back with you guys next time. Peace.